train kept it rolling all night long. I'm sure you all know the story of how Steve Hunter and Dick Wagner came to play on Aerosmith's second album, which is called Get Your Wings. So I won't go into that there. I'm sure everybody knows it. Now I wanted to do one lick to make you sound like Steve Hunter, and one to make you sound like Dick Wagner. Sometimes when you get a pairing of guitar players, like in the early days of Wishbone, we would all say Ted and Andy, and then Ted and Laurie. And sometimes you forget these guys are fabulous players in their own right, and I think one of the best examples of that is lots of us say, oh yeah, that Hunter Wagner stuff, because they're seen as a pair, but individually, if you listen to their solo albums, straight away, Dick Wagner's album, they're very different records, and they're both incredible guitar players. Right? So I thought Steve first, then Dick. And I thought of some of the stuff from Cold Ethel, that Steve plays, where he's got this squeaks in. On Cold Ethel and all that sort of stuff, right? But I wanted to play this line. I've certainly heard it on the Lou Reed album, but it's on Aerosmith's Get Your Wings. And it comes off a 5-note. Comes off that sort of line. And that stuff, with the best will in the world, that stuff can sound really, really hackneyed sometimes. I'm sure I've played it in mind-numbingly boring manner, at times when it's sort of when guitar players aren't thinking and they just slip into etc. Right? So, assuming we all know that line, right? So we're on the 12th fret, we're in the key of E, we've had these hellacious we've had that intro, right? And Steve's going to start soloing in E. Now I can show you the whole solo if anyone's interested in learning Steve's whole solo from Train Kept It Rolling, just let me know, certainly do it, because it's great. But he plays really in the pot. At one point he plays it, and it's just off the beat, and it's just different when he does it. If you or I were to play, it wouldn't be out of tune. It'd be all right. That's a wee bit better. But there's a bit where Steve plays. You can see that's a different dimension. A bit of snap, then a vibrato in the fretting notes, right? So the line we're going to play is, the second half's going to be, which some of you may think is quite standard fare, but how we get there is going to be really interesting. So instead of coming off the G, we're going to come off the B. So we're going to come off this B. We're going to play that way, right? So first of all, we're going to play the G and give it a bit of juice. The B rather. Right? Playing the 5th, we're in E. Give it a shake. Lay it down. Now we want to get to the 12th fret, so we're going to have to slide. Once we're there, we just go to the any way you want. Or we've got it, right? But it's because we're coming off this. And that line, just to me, when I hear him do it, I just go, oh man, that's Steve Hunter. Same with and that's without the squeals. Is absolutely fantastic. So there you have it. It's a 5-note. line that comes off the scale that starts with P and ends with onic. Don't ask me to say it, I won't. But it's a line that comes off that, but as I say, rather than starting E or G, we're starting on the B. One lick to make it sound like Steve Hunter.